I'm Charlie Kennedy and I'm studying children's nursing at the moment and I'm in my second year. For me, Halls was the best option to get kind of a central location in London while still maintaining kind of affordability, because obviously London's a very expensive place. But also it allowed me to meet other members that doing nursing, people that kind of understand my background and kind of what experiences I'm going through. So it's really useful to kind of meet fellow students. Both years I've had some really nice flatmates. Most of them are nurses and some of them are doing other healthcare courses like radiography. All the time they've been really nice, really supportive. It's really nice just to have a sit down and a chat with them. Sometimes we'll have a night where we just sit, have a bit of a drink, maybe play a board game or like Cards Against Humanity. So it's really amazing to just sit down and have a chat with them. And they're all quite clean as well, which is really nice to see in flatmates. And yeah, I just love hanging out with them, so it's been really great 2 years so far. South London has a lot of culture and a lot of life, and I actually prefer South London because of that. You know, if you go to North London, it's great, but I really like South London because you've got so many different people from lots of different backgrounds. For instance, at Macadam Metropolitan is a perfect example of where you go and there's lots of different people from different areas mixing and talking together, and it's got a lot of life. That's what I love about South London, just walking through the street and you see so many different kinds of people. I'm from quite a small town, and it's kind of nice coming into London and seeing that vibrant life and that culture come to life. One thing I couldn't live without, my gaming computer, I think. I'm a big gamer, so I love having a sit down, playing a bit of COD or Skyrim, and it's really good at the end of the day, after lectures or after placement. It's a good way of kind of relieving that stress, and I really enjoy doing that. And obviously I use it for work and essays as well. So that's definitely the one thing I really couldn't do without, because I'm a big gamer. So it's not actually something that I bought to Halls that I didn't need, but I'm going to give you a story of something that was given to me whilst I was at Halls on, I think it was Christmas. So someone, my cousin, they bought me this massive kind of cardboard cutout, Jim Marie Corbyn. I was like, wow, what a gift. I mean, I love it. But the thing was, oh my goodness, where am I going to put this? So I thought to myself, you know what'd be funny? If I pop this up in the kitchen at night and people walk in and see what their reactions are. So I sat listening in my room and I heard people go, oh, what's that? You know, I'm like, oh my goodness, I've got some reactions out of people. It was great. We had this massive cardboard cutout of Jim Marie Corbyn. I eventually moved it into my room and I didn't take it with me this year because it's a bit impractical, but it's still sitting in my room at home and I intend to keep it because it's very memorable to me. It's a great piece of fun. The thing with Bomberg and all the other halls is that they're really close to the university. So I'm a bit paranoid, so I'll leave like half an hour before. But if I'm being honest, you can leave like 10 minutes before, maybe even 5 minutes if you run, and get there in time. So that's obviously really useful. If you're living somewhere else, it might be quite a far distance to go. So you can just wake up, get out of bed, rush out the door, and you get there in time and you get your sleep, which is also very important. Actually, one of the reasons I came to LSBU was because when I was doing my research, I found out there's a lot of mature students at LSBU. Now, I'm not really a mature student, but what I enjoy about having mature students around is that they've got a lot of experience and they kind of create a really good community. I've got a lot of people on my course that are mothers, etc. So it's really nice to kind of hear their experiences. But as well as that, you've got lots of people from different cultural backgrounds on the campus, and I've got lots of different friends from different areas, and it's really nice to just be able to talk to people and hear their story. And I don't think you get that if you go to somewhere that's kind of outside of London, because London's got that real culture vibe to it, and it's all part of the kind of the South London area that kind of gives off those vibes. So it's really nice to have that community of different people that bring kind of different experiences to the table.